Welcome on back to Review Rant. Today we are capping off the trilogy of Venom with Venom: The Last Dance.
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Okay, the plot of the newest film sees Brock and Venom, the alien symbiote who attached onto him, go on a road trip of sorts as they battle a squad of symbiote hunters sent to Earth by Null, the god of the void, and Venom's creator, who is searching for the codex that will free him from his prison. Well, that's pretty much how the plot goes, and yes, I am doing spoilers, so beware, because I'm about to spoil this entire movie. So let's go through this movie. First thing I like straight away is that beginning. It sets the tone. We see the creatures that will be hunting Venom throughout the movie. We also see Null, who gives us a little bit of his backstory and pretty much just tells us the plot / MacGuffin of this movie. He sends his creatures out to find it so he can come back, and that's when we pick back up with Eddie and Venom. They get transferred from one universe to another. I don't really know why, besides No Way Home, but whatever. Eddie leaves to find this dog fighting place. He kills the guys there, while at the same time, the military at Area 51 are testing symbiotes for science. I guess this is a good time to mention the other characters here. The dude from Doctor Strange is in this. His name is Rex Strickland, a military dude, but I'll just call him Mordo. A scientist named Dr. Payne, who has a haunting past, and that's pretty much the important characters. Later, this thing that looks like a hybrid between something from Alien, A Quiet Place, and Starship Troopers finds Eddie due to the MacGuffin in his spine, I think, and Venom is forced to flee to safety. That's where the military finds him. Then they meet up with his family. The father is played by the dude who is the lizard, but however, he is not the lizard. After that, they go to Las Vegas. Eddie messes around a bit. They find Mrs. Chen. They have a dance. Their last dance. Venom gets caught. Eddie sees Mulligan, who is in this movie, as Toxin, but he's built different. But Venom joins back with Eddie. The creatures apparently named as Xenopage show up, kills Toxin.
What the fuck are you doing?
Fights Eddie. Then multiple symbiotes break out. They start fighting the creature. It does absolutely nothing. Kills them all. Family shows up for some reason to look at Area 51 because obviously Venom ends up trying to fight the creatures, but to no avail. Soon, more of those creatures show up. Venom makes the hard decision to sacrifice himself to protect Eddie. And then Eddie has to live out the rest of his life without his best friend. Oh, there's also some post-credit scenes at the end, but, that's pretty much it. Well, that's pretty much how the movie plays out. Now, on to the positives. Now, as I said at the start of the explanation of the story, I enjoyed the beginning. It got me hooked almost straight away. It was easy to understand what was going on, and we literally got the plot in less than 5 minutes. Also, Null's homeworld, or prison, looks pretty cool, and Null, in my opinion, is in this movie just long enough where you're satisfied and wanting more. Venom and Eddie are great in this. They're pretty much perfect. No complaints really there. The other characters are fine. They're not too rich in their arcs, but it's fine. The scenes that did drag on just a little bit more than make up for it by the characters actually being pretty likable, especially that road trip family. The action sequences were fine. They were pretty cool. I do wish there was more of Venom in Vegas, but whatever. The Xenophage were kind of cool and actually felt like a threat. I did like this movie just a little bit more than the previous two, and this movie is just like the last ones, silly and funny, but also action-filled. Also, one more thing, I felt like they got away with a lot more with their PG-13 rating. Overall, it's a good film. It's fine. However, I do have some critiques. Now, I wish I came out of this movie loving it, but there are some things holding me back. Do I really feel like this was a send-off for the characters? Yes and no. I do see what they were going for, and I was really liking where it was going. But the third half kind of lost me. Things just kind of happened. First and second half, great. Third, kind of just goes all over the place. Again, I see what they were going for, and some of it was good, and some of it didn't work. I like how it feels hopeless, because it is. But they also do some stuff where I was taking a double take. Like, was it me, or did I just watch Toxin die? And what's with all of these other symbiotes and stuff? I didn't like it when it first happened, but it was kind of cool to see a bunch of them fighting a common enemy. Also, I think the biggest thing to talk about is Venom's death. Now, will Venom come back? I don't know. Probably, but only time will tell. My biggest problem was I didn't feel anything for this character like I should have. I love Venom, but I feel his death just came out of nowhere. Maybe it's just me, but I felt nothing for this character. No sad or epic music, no lead up, and I think that's another problem, music. It's what helps during scenes like this. Maybe it was me, but I wasn't listening, I don't know. One additional thing was Mrs. Chen in the movie. If anything, it's Venom's fault he died. Venom knows these things are after him, but he doesn't care. He risked the lives of himself, Eddie, and Mrs. Chen, but whatever. I really don't think we even should have had that Las Vegas scene. It kind of just takes up the movie. I don't know. I still enjoyed the movie. I still would have wanted a big hero moment with some epic music to set up the ending to what I'm watching. Overall, I don't think it's a bad film. It was going great for the first 2 acts, but it just kind of lost me in the third. However, I would still recommend this movie. If you like the previous 2, you're gonna like this one. Well, that's all of our time for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Those were just some of my thoughts. How about you tell me yours? But till next time, peace.
Just do it! Make you